I'm going to share a tip with you I learned from the legendary Jay Abraham. Now, this is very similar to what I teach inside my new copywriting certification course called Copy Essentials. Find out more about that below. I'm going to be releasing it to the public very, very soon. Can't wait to give it to you guys. And I teach, like I said, something very similar, but Jay's approach to this with the stars, it's going to blow your mind. I'm John Benson, and this is Sales Copy Secrets. Welcome back, and this is how to demolish your competition absolutely top to bottom. I know it sounds very warlike. Demolish your competition. In marketing, you kind of want to do that. Now, there is a way to do that, and I wanted to ask you a simple question. What if you could read the mind of every buyer that you ever potentially sold to, and you knew within 95% certainty the 1, 2, 3 things that they hated the most about similar products, and the 1, 2, 3 things they loved the most about similar products. And you could say, my product has all 3 of these and doesn't have any of these 3. Now, I'm taking 3, it could be 10. It doesn't matter what the number is. I'm going to tell you the very simple technique to do this. Now, I teach a much more detailed version of knowing your avatar inside Copy Essentials. I highly recommend that you do check it out below. When it goes on sale, I'm going to offer it to my YouTube subscribers for a big discount, very short, probably a 48-hour sale. So you get on the hot list below. Get on the hot list below, because this is level 1 of a 3-part certification program that I am completing, thankfully, finally. And it is going to be, I think, the gold standard for copywriting certification. So in other words, if you want to learn to be a copywriter and learn how to make money at doing that, become a copywriter for hire, this is the course that you're going to want to take. Now, I realize there are other courses out there, and some of them are good, some of them are not so good. There's no one that I know of out there that has my credentials that is offering a course of this magnitude and that can teach it as well as I can. Now, that sounds like a really arrogant, braggart thing to say, but it is the truth. And so I'd be guilty of false modesty if I said that. Yes, there are other copywriters, like I said, with courses, but none of them that I know of have done over $1 billion in sales and copy. And I think having my teaching background and pedigree certainly helps. So I have a way of teaching copy that is extremely effective. In fact, Copy Essentials, which is the very first of the 3 certifications, can teach you up to 90% of what you need to know to write copy in 1 day. Now, that is an audacious promise. It's damn good copy too, isn't it? 90% of what you need to know in 1 day, 24 hours. Actually, less than 24 hours. It's not a whole 24-hour day. But I figured out a way to do this. Now, the other 10% is important, and it's going to be super important, especially when you start wanting to make money with it and how to do that. That's covered in another course. But 90% in 1 day, are you kidding me? Yeah, so go check it out. And by the way, the slides for that have been translated already into Portuguese, so the audio is on its way. So I have it in English, and of course, in English and in Portuguese coming very soon. So FYI. Now, let's get on to the tip that I wanted to talk about today. And it was one from the other. I gave you another video with Jay Abraham's legendary tips. Well, this is another one that was inspired by Rich Scheffer asking a question. And this is all about, how do I differentiate between my marketplace? How do I stand out in the marketplace? Because there's so much competition out there. And especially if I'm a copywriter, how do I write from some unique position? In other words, how do I write saying, okay, everyone's talking about weight loss or dog training or marriage or whatever. How do I make sure that I cover all the points, all these little points that my avatar doesn't like and that my avatar loves? Well, Jay has what he calls the Amazon technique, and it's so simple. All you do, but you have to spend a few hours doing it, is you go to Amazon and you look at the top 10 books on the subject that you're writing on. And obviously on Amazon, you're going to have them. Preferably you want to look for, by the way, here's the little magical number given to me by another guy, Matt Stafford, an awesome genius marketer. He said 200 is the number that you want to look for. Anything over 200 reviews, Amazon considers legit. So look for something with over 200 reviews if possible. Try to find the top 10. Go through there, and what you want to do is click on the 1 star and look at all the 1 stars. And then you're going to click on the 5 stars and look at all the 5 stars. Now, why are you just looking at 1 star and 5 star? 1 star are passionate haters of whatever it is this product offers. Now, ignore the ones that say, oh, scam or something like that. What you're looking for is specifics, because when Jay mentioned this, when people are passionate, as I'm passionate about copy, we tend to speak in very colorful metaphors. We tend to speak in copy. Even people who aren't copywriters can say some of the coolest non-copy things that we copywriters steal. I mean, Rich was telling a story that they got one of their headlines out of a comment from a guy writing on a negative review, or in this case, I think it was a positive review. So it was so good that he just took it. And in this case, they were doing a life hacking, productivity, self-development kind of thing. And one of the guys said, this book is a cure for the common life. And they went, wow, that's copy genius. Took it, boom, theirs. So you will find so much copy nuggets if you just look on Amazon. It's unreal. But why 1-star, 5-star? Because you want the most passionate haters so that they will speak, and they will give you some great lines to use to what you should avoid in your product, what you should avoid. And if you got it in the product, you should take it out, okay? And what you should definitely say in your sales letter, hey, listen, if you hate blah, 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 you're going to love this because it doesn't have any of that. Okay, that's not the copy, but that's the idea. Then you do to the 5-star. You go to the 5-star and you're going to find the most ardent lovers of the product or service. And they're going to be telling you in their words why they love it. And you just pick, choose, copy, paste, copy, paste. By the time you're done looking at the top 10 here, you're going to have, like, I'd say a third of your sales letter written for you. And it's written by people that are not copywriters. Now, you may have to tweak it, copy tweak it. That's cool. You can do that, especially if you listen to me. Especially if you take Copy Essentials, man, you'll be able to tweak the hell out of it. But you definitely want to be looking at what do they hate, what do they love, and then when you come at your product or service and you go, hey, my product is so awesome because it has blank, 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 love, 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 5-star, 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 maybe even a few of the words that they used, and it doesn't have any of the negative, negative, negative. You get the idea. Now, you wouldn't want to say it exactly in that phrase. You just litter this stuff all the way through your sales letter. Objection covered here, benefits covered here, sales bullets here, negative sales bullets here. You get the point, right? Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know how to do all of that stuff. I just said the sales bullets and the benefits and all that stuff. Look below, subscribe to the channel. You will find out exactly how to do that. But that one tip could make you a ton of money, worth subscribing to my channel for. So while you're doing that, leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing down there. I'm John Benson, and as always, I'm here to help make you unignorable.